Alright, looks like we can get this started. Hey everyone. Let's see, Chaos Inferno is here, Neopet Girl, Super Galaxy Gamer, Jessica Bell, Green Lover, T-Dog, let's see, Dragon with a Gun, Gian, Marco, David Scholes, Hey Ron. Guess that's everyone. How are you all doing today? Got a new recliner. Alright. It's now tired 6 a.m. Well, now it's 7:48 a.m. It's almost 8 in the morning. Yeah, I just kind of felt like streaming Spyro today, so yeah. Hello, Spring. I guess we can get started. So I wanted to stream a Spyro game from the original trilogy, or the Reignited trilogy in this case, but I don't know what to start with. Yeah, are you still working on the Spyro crossover? No, I'm not working on it anymore. I canceled it a long time ago. Now I'm working on Dimension Ride. First one? Still desire for a new Spyro 4? Well, I'd rather put it in the hands of Toys for Bob or whoever is working on it, rather than just, just desiring a new Spyro 4. Like, I would love for it to happen, but I don't want it to be made in the same way Into the Dragonfly was. Because I don't have much experience with game development, but I understand that game development can be extremely stressful, especially for a small studio like Toys for Bob. So I don't want to give them too much trouble, especially considering the fact that they have now officially gone indie. So, let's see. Some people are saying first game, some people are saying second game. Well, Enter the Dragonfly is technically Spyro 4, but people want a Spyro 4 in a different canon. Spyro 4 ever does correct. Do you think they'll write the story to be cheesy like Crash 4, or more serious like Sonic Frontiers? I can't really say for sure because I don't even know, none of us knows what the story is going to be like. So we're going to have to wait and see if it eventually happens. Do the third one. Okay, I think I'm going to need a vote. Hey, Evil. Series gonna be good. I'm getting bored of that same colorfulness. Well, there's nothing wrong with a colorful game being mixed with seriousness. I'm getting more votes for Spyro 2, so I think Spyro 2 wins. I'm gonna sit back a little bit so I can get more comfortable.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny.
Probably on the subject of Enter the Dragonfly unpopular opinion, I think it's okay. But I don't play the game anyway. Actually, I agree. Like, I've been playing a lot more recently. I've been trying to, like, 100% Enter the Dragonfly. And, so, to tell you the truth, I've never completed the whole game 100%. I've only ever completed the original trilogy and Dawn of the Dragon. But I've never completed Enter the Dragonfly 100%. Like, I did beat the game, kinda, technically, but that's only through, like, this exploit at the very beginning where you, like, use this head bash to cheat your way to the Ripto boss fight. But I didn't technically complete the whole game 100% through and through, so... So I'm attempting to play by the game's rules and actually complete in the game for once. Right now I'm on Thieves' Den, and then I have that volcano level, I forget what it's called, and then it's going to be ripped up. Let's see. I've been a fan of this YouTube channel for 5 years. Oh, good to know. I'm glad you're enjoying my content. I'm aware of volcanic used for it. I want to play it right now.
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party.
You know, the Pussycat line would be a lot more funny if someone took it out of context. I'm just saying.
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah!
By the way, if you guys want me to turn on subtitles later, I can do that.
Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter!
Hunter has a big Percy.
I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help
I think subtitles are necessary. Alright.
Now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute!
Oh no. Anyway.
Into these messes, pal?
Alright. So I'm going to be completely honest about Enter the Dragonfly. I've actually grown to, like, appreciate what good stuff it has, because I've seen a lot of potential that it had and how it could have been a good game if the developers had been given more time to actually make it good. Alright, Spyro, now all you gotta do is follow Ripto on top of this ridiculous staircase, but no sweat, since you can just fly up there. Granted, Enter the Dragonfly is still bad, honestly, but it's not as bad as people are saying it is. Like, I know how bad it is, but ironically, I've grown to like it a little more. Because I do see the potential in that game. like, it's only really bad because of the, because of how laggy it is. But for some reason, I've kind of, like, grown used to it. Like, the only thing that actually frustrates me is the fact that they got rid of, like, the gem detector. Like, it's good that they're letting me warp to any level, but now I can't, like, detect any more gems. Like, it was a thing in Spyro 2 and 3, technically, but why not into the Dragonfly? Did the developers get? Did the developers forget?
See you around.
Like, that's the only genuine thing about Enter the Dragonfly that genuinely upsets me, besides the bugs. Like, the bugs are at least something I can forgive.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
You need to face Ripper first, and then the gem detector is up. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Fun fact, Spyro loses a million brain cells with each zap. I saw that reference. Oh yeah, I just noticed. I still have that Super Flame, so maybe I can actually cheat my way through this level. Let's see. Are there any more gems I'm missing? He's probably lost every brain cell he's ever had. Have you been grabbing skill points? I don't really try to, like, go for skill points these days. No, I do not want to pay you.
You'll have to pay up.
Con artist.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were gonna have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with the baseballs.
How did you get that Super Flame power-up? Well, it's actually a permanent Super Flame power-up once you complete Spyro 2 100%. So, like, once you complete the game 100%, you'll be able to access Dragon Shores, and then there's a gate that allows you to have permanent Super Flame, which means you will keep the Super Flame even when you start a new game. But there's also an option to, like, turn off the Super Flame as well. It involves using a cheat code. Oh, see now. Okay. It's basically a feat. Yeah, it's pretty much a feature. I'm pretty much using it as like as an exploit to like get past money bags because I really don't feel like paying him right now.
All the lamps quickly.
Because I want to save my money for like, you know, the swimming ability. You can't really enter the cheat code, I think, at least until after you complete Spyro 2. I'm at a petting zoo looking at cute animals. Oh, good to know.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Preferences, huh? I can respect that. Seen any Spyros yet? Depends on what you mean by that context. And that's full of there's really no comment to make on that. So a month ago, my first Switch. You know, it's really cool that you bought it for a cheap price.
These little lizards have eaten my entire...
Yeah, I know.
Nice shooting.
I'm gonna use my super flame on it, but that'll do.
Lizard.
Oh, geez, it smells. Got that sensitive smell. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of us on the spectrum doesn't like
You can spit
strong smells like that. Like I'm autistic myself, so I'm sure a lot of us on the spectrum have sensitive senses.
To hit that lizard
Like I'm sensitive to loud noises.
Press the action button to aim.
And trust me, it can get very overwhelming, especially when I'm at work. Because there's a lot of noises going on. I'm surprised I haven't even quit by this point. I own the Reignite Trilogy and Crash 4 on my Nintendo Switch. Good to know. Hello, Paul Shanks. It's pet section in one of my locals. Really does smell. I don't mind big pets. I do want to clarify that I may be on the spectrum, but I'm not exactly a professional on this kind of stuff, so. Ah, shit.
Yay! You've saved my
Sorry,
crop of
didn't mean to
gems for
cuss.
the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Let's see. A few weeks ago, I went on the PS4 for cheap. Says my process is right. I want to see Crash Team Rumble get a Switch port. I think Toys for Bob already stopped supporting Team Rumble. They just released a final update where all of the cosmetics can be collected. So I think that's it for Team Rumble. I'm not sure if it's ever going to get a Switch port or a PC port. Okay, how do I get back over the bridge? Alright, guess there's no avoiding this.
Back again? Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, shut up and take my money, you con artists.
Get a good look
Oh,
around.
Casaria, hey man!
Press the action button.
How you doing?
Try using action to look around this cave.
There's no way up to the power gate, because I don't have the climbing ability yet.
Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Different timelines for Spyro. My favorite is The Legend of Spyro.
Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
That's because I lit all the lamps with my super flame, and I kind of got teleported up there, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to like jump on the gem platform and then hover back to the gates, because I think it's too high for me to reach. So.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce
Hello,
ourselves
Alora.
before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh,
You can get up there without climbing,
Did
but
you
it's a
meet the
bit
gem
finicky.
cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah,
I think it's more
they gave me a
possible
souvenir,
when you're
too.
playing the
They called
PlayStation
it
1
the
version.
talisman.
They gave
I'm
you
not
a
really sure
talisman?
how it's going to work and reignited, though.
Is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical.
It's actually possible because of
They
the
can be used
the
to
jump
defeat
glitch
Ripto.
in Spyro 2.
Win.
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
These goats really love visitors,
I
don't you?
can do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep
They're gonna
track of
keep
your
trying to
weapon
correct you,
shoes.
though.
How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Oh, I thought I got all the gems in there. I didn't really pay much attention. That's one of the more looking forward to this part. Key animations and how he interacts with the characters. I think that's what makes Spyro games so popular. BC window, hello.
This is the homeworld.
Spyro's mostly just doing this so he can get a
To
vacation.
many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and
The
we
characters
need
are
your
so
help.
charming.
Start by retrieving
certainly
the
are.
talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
He deserves a vacation. He sure does. That was his original intention. Well, it still kind of is, because he still wants to go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
That cute little dragon vacation. Isn't there a mod where it changes the Aurora to a rumble design? I don't think there is one yet. I don't know why there isn't. Laura's eyes bug me. Which eyes are you talking about? Are you talking about the one from Team Rumble or Reignited?
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test.
The bridge is broken,
See
and
if
how
you can
did
get up
Hunter
this
manage to
first
get
step.
across anyways?
Press the jump button and hold
You know,
it down
that's
to
a
get
very
more
good
hang time.
question. I think Hunter is hiding something. Hunter is the true villain, question mark?
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Well, I think Dragon Shores is like a combination of beaches and amusement parks, so you're
press the
technically
jump
right.
button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the longest glide.
Hunter is totally a true mastermind behind all this. If you put it together, it does kind of make sense.
Now try to do a hover.
I mean,
Press the jump button,
he
then
seems
press
to be
jump
hiding
again to
some
glide.
orbs
When
from
you reach
us.
the end of your glide, press the action
After the Legend of
button to hover.
Spyro trilogy
Hovering will
was
give you
something
extra height
else.
and
Good
distance.
change for that series. I would have to disagree, honestly,
Very good.
because it makes
Now,
his
with Horace
realism
People
stick
Ball.
out like a sore
You'll have to
thumb,
give this one
considering that
everything
the
you've got.
dragons
Get a walking
look a
start,
bit more
jump,
cartoony in that
glide, and
game.
hover just before you get
Which
to
is
the edge
weird
of the
because
platform.
the
Don't
graphics
forget
are
to
meant
press
to like
forward on the left stick when you hover.
capture some photorealism, but the problem, I'm not saying the graphics are bad,
Wow, you're a
but the
pretty
problem
good
is that
athlete.
the
If I
visuals
hadn't
in
lost
Dawn
my
of the
running
Dragon,
shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
they never really had much art direction to begin with. Reignited. I don't like how big the pupils are. Oh, I can see that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you take a look at Alora's design for Reignited, I'm not saying it's bad, but you can tell that you can tell how outdated the character model looks. And I think Alora's character model from Team Rumble is a big improvement.
I'm just taking a break right now. I've got to rest for the next big race in Ocean Speedway.
So back to the topic of Dawn of the Dragon. Shit, what was I going to say? Yeah, the game didn't really have much art direction to begin with. In fact, there was a lot of bloom in that game. Because it was made with an outdated engine that almost exploded, by the way. So yeah, it goes to show. It goes to show that there's only so much you can do with an outdated engine, especially if you're making a game for a new generation console. The voice cast was amazing. I don't really agree, honestly. I think Christina Ricci did a terrible job as Cinder. And I have nothing against her personally. But if you listen to her voice, you can tell that she's just reading the scripts. Like, I don't think she cared at all. Like, her voice is just really monotone in that game. She's like, Spyro, don't do this. No. Like, I respect that you like her voice in that game, but Mae Whitman had more emotion. Yeah, exactly.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but
I want to
we
stroke that
managed to
note.
trap him by
Well, it
shutting all the
wasn't so
doors.
hostile, of course.
If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you
Probably
to him.
probably not the best idea to do that. And I agree, but still thought she did a good job. Still a fan. I'm not saying that Christina Ricci is talentless, because I know she's like a celebrity of some kind, I think. There are more voices that are honestly unforgettable. Well, to be fair, Elijah Wood did the best job as Spyro, because he already had experience with Spyro
By concentrating, I should be able to
in the first two games. Wayne Brady, I think he did okay, but I don't think his voice really fits Sparks that well. And again, nothing against the guy. I'm sure he did his best. I just don't really know how to feel about his voice
Who needs a key when you know how
as
to
Sparks.
chat like this?
David Spade, definitely the worst one. I think even worse than Christina Ricci, because he just sounds really emotionless. Like, have you ever heard Sparks say stuff like, Spyro, can you hear me? Help, I'm being attacked.
To be charged. Your flame attack should easily take
Like,
care of
listen to
large
that voice and tell me that David Spade did a good job. Or at least cared. Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying his performance.
Hey, look what I can do.
Like, yeah, David Spade is known for his, like, sarcasticness and, like, sarcasm, that's what I meant to say. And I'm sure that I'm sure he's a funny guy, but I don't know. I just don't think he was right for Sparks.
You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
See, that's the big problem I have with the Legend of Spyro Trilogy's casting. Like, it feels more like it's trying to, like, it feels more like it's trying to be like some kind of DreamWorks movie or something, where it has like an all-star celebrity voice cast. Like, you know, movies like Kung Fu Panda, Shark Tale, stuff like that. Best Spyro voice actor? Well, people say it's Tom Kenny, and to some degree I do agree. But the thing is, I kind of have trouble deciding who the best voice actor for Spyro really is. Like, it's something between Carlos Alazraqui, Josh Keaton, Matthew Mercer, let's see, who else? Elijah Wood, Jess Parnell, obviously, and of course Tom Kenny. Oh, and Justin Long. He did Spyro in Skylanders Academy. Tom Kenny might be the second best. Who is the first best? Actually make Spyro sound like a young dragon. Well, Tom Kenny is at least trying to make Spyro sound young. Alicia Day was also great as Cinder in Skylanders Academy. Yeah, she did good too. About Spyro in the beginning for GameCube. Sounds good. Yep, Spyro can ice skate.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess
A
he
pair of
was
Skylander
all
collection
bark.
figures from all 6 games.
Anyway, I
Good
was
to know.
just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Yeti dies. Rest in pepperonis, Yeti. Wow, that's the shortest boss fight I've ever played. Worst game ever, 0 out of 10. Not enough boss fight. I want my money back. Okay, I'm missing a couple of gems. Is there something else I'm missing? Oh, they were right at the start of the level. Back at the start. I really hate it when that happens. I'm a speedrunner myself. How do you know?
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues.
Gallium
If you were
Avalar.
to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure
There's
you would
a
chase it away
favorite.
for good.
Alright. There's an audio issue. There's no audio. There's no audio. I'm trying to tell, but no. Still hear audio. Well, somebody can't hear me. I'm just going to assume that someone's having audio issues on their end. Well, that depends on how fast we're both going. Honestly, I don't really know how well I would do against you, Evil. But I think you would do okay. Listening to the old and reunited soundtracks brings peak nostalgia. Oh, do you guys want me to switch soundtracks? I can do that. If you want, that's okay. Alright.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away.
You can hear me now?
Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
I'm fine with this. Okay. So it's opposite the hockey game.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Now we can party like it's 2024 because it is. It is. Peaceful and calming like it is. It's not supposed to be peaceful. It's supposed to be competitive. Since when is hockey a peaceful sport? Even as it's sports, man. It's cool. Exactly. Like, sports are meant to be, like, a competitive thing. Like, yeah, it can be friendly, but it can't really be peaceful. Like, that's not really how a sport works.
Well done. Have this. Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
I'm gonna see if I can try to actually get a skill point. Let's go, round 2, this time with healing. I'm on a roll so far. Does Spyro have a goalie? Yeah, he does.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Are you trying to say it'll make me go blind? Oh, he's dead. Roll credits. Can't hear you with my earmuffs on. Then take them off.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim
Hold
underwater?
on silence for that
I
NPC.
suppose I could teach you for a small fee. Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Moneybags is more of a con artist than a thief. See, if he was a thief, he would be trying to steal our money. Moneybags is just kind of conning Spyro for his money. It's almost midnight here. Oh, a different time zone. Oh, did you see that? Look at that, Spyro's so shiny. That's crazy. Sydney, Australia. Ah, that explains that.
collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
That's one what I suppose.
Oh, and keep collecting those orbs too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall. Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory. Okay. So it's not the portal to Dragon Shores. Aquaria Towers is still a lovely place. Why, I have a home there myself.
It does kind of make sense if you think about it, considering that Moneybags owns a submarine. Moneybags are a host. How many homes does he have? Actually, I'm not sure. Real estate cheap there or something? Well, he seems to be rich, so... possibly. Because of the amount of homes he has, maybe they're cheap enough for some billionaire or something. He could be that. Just looking for the remaining missing gems. I think they're somewhere in the cave. Yeah. Just love thinking of crazy conspiracy theories. Having fun? I sure am. Yeah, I am. Those are moneybags almost scam ripped out of his house. Somewhere along all this. I don't know.
Thanks for...
There we go. I should have done that sooner.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards.
I already did all this, you dingus.
This magic portal next to me
Hey,
will
Conquer
take you to
fan.
summer.
Moneybags is just a more theatrical Mr. Krabs. He'd sell Spyro for less than SpongeBob. He really thought.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life! They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food!
You're more worried about the food than your people being attacked? Wow, dude. Just wow. I'm okay. I'm just chilling. That's why I decided to stream today. I just want to, like, do a chill stream. Because that's the thing about Spyro. It always helps me chill. It's kind of what makes those games iconic.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me. Wow, Spyro, you did it! I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge. This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish.
The puzzle's actually not that hard once you know how to solve
What kind
it.
of fish you feed him.
This part of the puzzle I actually don't like because there's a lot of red fish that are randomly coming out of the water. You have to time this wisely and carefully because if you shoot a red fish into that idol,
Okay,
then it's going to barf out a lot of fish.
One more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
You don't want to be trigger happy. Exactly. You don't. Any Spyro game is just chill. Or Purple One never fails.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
The only time I go trigger happy is when I'm attacking moneybags in any capacity.
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
It's lunchtime. What happened earlier? Not much. Just a couple of levels.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out. Let's start over. Let's... Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Hey, Cyberfox. How are you doing?
Look at that. The hula girl's ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I
Hanging
can
out with a
pursue
cat.
that dancing
Hey,
career
good to
I've
know.
dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
I'm just doing a chill stream today. You can never go wrong with Spyro. Exactly. I had trouble with the hula challenge when I was a kid. Mostly because it was hard for me to control Spyro while he was... Like, it was easy for me to miss the idols. So that's all 400 and all 2 orbs. Now we can get the talisman and leave. Sometimes age comes with experience. It does.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Next time you let a rocket stand out and let it eat you. Right, sounds good. You can actually do that? Hmm. I like the idea of Laura explaining stuff during the cutscenes. Yeah, that was originally going to happen in Spyro 2, the original Insomniac version, where Laura was narrating over the cutscenes and explaining the world that Spyro was in. I don't know why they scrapped it, though.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
This should be a cakewalk. Gonna disappear and spend some time with the dogs for now. If we're still streaming, then I'll be back. Alright. I'll probably stream a little bit longer, at least until I complete Paradise. Hey, Magsy. About to head to hay soon. Alright, you have a good sleep. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing a chill stream today. What does one contact you in order to collaborate on a project or failing that mission? Depends on what you mean by that context. I mean, yeah, of course I'm playing Spyro. I mean, why wouldn't I?
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
One simply does not ignore Spyro. Indeed. Find myself in certain fashion. What? Yet to know? Just, try not to go for 106%. A lot of people have struggled through that.
Spyro, you have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me. The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Windmill's moving too fast. I'll have to find a button. There's 106% there. In Crash Bandicoot 4, yes, there is. I played Spyro till 100%. I see. Loved when the Electrolls and the PS1 had Tom Kenny's SpongeBob voice. Yeah, I will admit that I do miss that. But I don't think Tom Kenny would have been allowed to use his SpongeBob voice and reignite it.
Shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Hey, random. And I love you, random citizen. Metro City. Or Metro City.
Grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Hi, Roger. I can't believe it! Spyro and Sonic crossover confirmed! That's crazy! I asked about what's bigger? Favorite level? Can't really decide. It depends on which game you're referring to. Hey, Awkward Gamer. Spyro is first. We're up playing Legend of Spyro. Yes. Cool. Spyro 2 is the GOAT. I remember playing in the beginning for the first time I was 13. I thought it was pretty cool for Spyro. Well, it is technically an origin story for Spyro, so I guess you can technically count as that. What's your favorite Spyro game? I honestly don't know. Probably the Sorceress, and I think it's mostly because she poses an actual threat, and you're the dragon, and it kind of allows the story to raise the stakes. At least that's how I see it. I'll probably go ahead and toggle the soundtrack. What's your favorite dragon from Spyro 1? I honestly don't know. Can't really decide which dragon is the best.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
As I went through Toy Story 2 on PS1, forgot how good it is. You know, I could actually stream Toy Story 2 on PS1 at some point. Not with an emulator, but on the PS5. I think it's still free to play on the PS5. Mine is master. Oh, good to know. Okay, so I need to look for the rest of the gems. So I think they're in that tunnel. Okay, that's 400.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Take it as a reward. Did you know the composers for Toy Story 2 also did the soundtrack for Wrath of Cortex? Did you also know that developers of the Toy Story 2 game are also the same developers of Wrath of Cortex and Sonic 3D Blast? I'll probably keep streaming until I get to Autumn Plains. What do you think about Cinder? I think Cinder has, like, a lot of potential to be a good character. When are you playing this on? I'm playing this on the PlayStation. Well, nowadays Traveler's Tales are like, working on Lego games. At least I think they still are.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
I remember playing the demo of this. Oh, really? The Lego games are decent, but they're definitely nothing up. Reminds me of a certain turtle helmet. What are some of your favorite NPCs from Spyro's game? I don't know. It's hard to get into Crash games because Crash usually feels weird. I played a Crash 4. Actually enjoyed it. I think that's how Crash 4 was meant to be. It's meant to be enjoyed by old fans and new fans. Favorite Crash game? Definitely Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Because I find it to be more enjoyable than most of the other Crash games. I don't know about Spyro and Eagle from a
Workers have captured
obscure
most of
one
our
called
baby
Cooler World.
turtles, and the boxes they put.
like the movie Dragon. I've only seen clips of it, but I've never seen the movie in full.
Thingamajig as a token of our
The
everlasting
manga gets
gratitude.
Spyro with slightly larger wings. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen that manga. I hope they did. And it's me. I would love to see something come out of it, but that would be up to the developers. Especially considering the fact that Toys for Bob are completely independent. They did say they are collaborating with Microsoft. They're just not working for Activision. I think Toys for Bob going indie is a good thing, because now they can have all the creative freedom they want without any big name company holding them back. I do agree with the sentiment that I do wish that Toys for Bob actually did own Crash and Spyro so that they could make whatever game they want out of them. But hey, on the bright side of things, even if this means we never get a Spyro game or a Crash game from Toys for Bob ever again, there's still more games to look forward to from Toys for Bob. Like if they ever create something completely original, or maybe something that's inspired by both Spyro and Crash, I'd be all for it. Yeah, that's just me looking on the bright side of things, though. Well, keep in mind that I said even if. I'm not saying that we're legitimately never gonna get another Spyro game or Crash game ever again. At least not from Toys for Bob. I'm not saying that at all.
Have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean.
That's just an if
But if
scenario.
you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
I don't think Activision has completely dissolved. It's just that Microsoft owns whatever Activision owns now. Hence why Toys for Bob said that they are collaborating with Microsoft. And they even mentioned in their blog post to keep your horns on, which of course is a quote from Spyro 1. So it may be a hint that we might get something Spyro related. Maybe it's a hint of something else. We won't know until we find out. We won't know until we find out. Don't mind me, I'm just frying all the fishes. I love how none of the fishes freaked out over Spyro just burning them all up.
All right, Spyro. Meet the course
Queen
champion.
Finny seems pretty cool with it, though.
To win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring,
Oh, the audience did nothing.
The ring will start to shrink.
I just like to be sadistic sometimes. Queen Finny is like, audience? What audience? Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. You make a video about how you would create a Spyro movie? I suppose I could. I actually did want to do it myself, but I'm probably going to need more subscribers for that.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
Hey, sorry for burning up your people. Not really. I hate the first ever Spyro movie was cancelled. I'm not really upset that it was cancelled, especially considering the leaked script. Look at what it ruined, Spyro. Exactly.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Oh, the script was okay with that. Yeah, there's a lot more cringy stuff, along with the baby scene and the Dragonfly school montage. It was really unnecessary, and maybe the writers were trying to like go for comedic stuff, you know, to make the kids laugh or something, but I don't know, just seeing all that stuff would just make the viewers question the mentality of the writers. It would make them question that the writers were into this kind of stuff. Like if Spyro was being inflated, for example. Like, I get it. It's supposed to be like cartoony and something that's supposed to be funny, but nowadays people would consider it a fetish, and it's probably not something you want to show in a quote-unquote kids movie. thing is, The Legend of Spyro was supposed to be a more serious version of Spyro, but the problem is that the writing just kind of makes it seem like the writers were just trying to, like, make it as funny as possible in every scenario you can think of. And it doesn't help that the story itself is full of exposition as well. Like, you don't want to give away too much information to the audience, just by, you know, telling them all about what's going on or how the world works or what life was like before the war happened. You have to show the audience what's going on. There's a thing called show, don't tell. Because if you tell instead of show, then the likely chance is that it's going to make the story predictable for the audience, and you really don't want to make your story way too predictable.
You won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though, for a modest fee, of course.
Actually, that's the problem I have with David Spade as Sparks. Like, for my taste, Sparks' voice in that game is just too monotone, and it sounds like he's not even trying to act. Most of the time, Sparks just kind of sounds like this. Ah, I'm scared, Spyro, don't! Ah, Spyro, I hope you're okay, don't die! Like, listen to that voice and tell me that it's anything good. Mentioning of the script of the Butchered Spyro movie. I've not seen the video if you're talking about it. Can I check it out? Well, if you want to check it out, then yeah, by all means go ahead. But I would recommend going into the video with extreme caution, because the script itself does have a lot of scenes that can make some people uncomfortable. Just a fair warning to you. Watch The Witcher. No, I don't think I've even heard of The Witcher. I would like to argue that Billy West is the best voice actor for Sparks, simply because not only does he do a better acting performance as Sparks, but in my opinion, his voice as Sparks also fits better. I think the worst moment of that Spyro movie is right with the spider scene. Yeah, the spider scene adds to the cringe factor, because you have the spiders that talk. They're kind of like the fire vipers from Skylanders Academy, except a lot more cringy. And you can tell that they're trying so hard to be comedic. Like, you have the parents, you have the spider parents, and then you have the spider baby who is pretty much a spoiled brat. Yeah, Cinder does have a nice voice from Dawn and the Dragon, but it's the monotone. It's the monotone acting that doesn't really make the voice work. If you happy with the Spyro manga, there's actually a Spyro manga based on Spyro 2. It's mostly based on the Japanese version of Spyro 2. Japanese, and I have to learn Japanese. I wish I could translate it for you. But, you know, I'm not really good at Japanese myself.
Have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
You expect me to look after your children? Patty covered the Crash Bandicoot mangas. Return. Hey, Conquer fan. Ow. Is Queen Fanny married to King Flipping? Never fed to get. I never fed to get. So. It is possible. Just got one more to go. I'm gonna use the submarine though, I'm taking a shortcut. What do you think is the best platform game in Spyro? I would say Spyro 1 Reignited.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace!
I think it's mostly because it's more satisfying to complete. I do love me some shortcuts. Alright. Let's go talk to Hunter and ride his manta ray. I think someone's gonna take that out of context.
I've been trying to tame my new pet
Why
man.
dragons?
Well, he just won't
Hello.
obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Capture the baby manta rays?
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up. Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers. Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck.
It's Spyro smelling after all his adventuring. What? Oh, I think I missed a ring.
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Imagine a mode where you play as Hunter and Aurora during the events of Spyro 2. Kind of like the Friends to the End mode in Shantae FJ Hero. Actually, it would be nice to have like a Bowser's Fury equivalent to Spyro 2. Or any of the 3 Spyro games. I don't care which one.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquarium Towers. To
Our world is wet again. That's great, but you missed a ring. Oh, that would be so much more infuriating. Swim through all the rings, Nemo! Do you prefer the old or reignited voices? I think they're both equally good. Let's see, is that all the talismans? Yeah, that's all the talismans.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open. Okay, Spyro. Jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole, if I can catch them.
Swim away! Swim away! Geronimo!
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Main character VRs with that. Sheep abuse.
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you... Where are we?
You know there are other worlds out there besides the real world and the Dragon Realm?
No
You mean the Forgotten Realms?
Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
The iconic line.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush, get the orbs now!
I like how she's not making us fire. Spyro's not even here.
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes.
God's sake, Hunter did that on purpose. He's secretly working for Ripto. I knew it! Hunter is the true villain! Oh my god, we cracked the code! What a twist! If Ripto hates dragons, why does Crush have wings? Actually, that's a very good point. Okay, I should have seen that coming. Yeah, maybe he's just a winged lizard.
Defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Go! Come here now!
Crash is easy. Golf is way harder.
Destroy
Actually, yeah, I agree.
Make sure it's painful. What? Go! Get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
Seven-year-old may struggle with Crash.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that!
Champion bantamweight boxer, huh?
Why, you...
What a satisfying note to end on. And with that, I think we're done here. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't really know how I'm gonna like end off the stream, so yeah, just a final reminder for everyone, I'm working on a comic series called Dimension Ride, and I'm posting new pages to Patreon early, so if you want to see any new pages for my comic, please consider supporting my Patreon. It would be very helpful. The team and I are doing the very best we can to make the comic happen, so yeah. Thank you guys for joining in. It was a good time. So yeah, thanks again, and as always, take care and stay safe.